His Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States of America, Mr. Ratan Tata, Dr. Prasad, members of the media, thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador, for inviting me here today and giving me an opportunity to express my views on this very noble cause that you have undertaken under the American Embassy. I met Ambassador Verma at a formal function in Rashtrapati Bhavan, and as we were casually walking out, he talked to me about wanting to meet up and speak to him about a cause that he was wanting to promote and propagate. I felt that was perhaps just a casual little chat that people, when they go to formal functions, have, but the ambassador actually followed it up with a letter, and I immediately responded to it. The details of what the ambassador was wanting was closely connected to me. I had already worked on tuberculosis in the city of Mumbai for the Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. We have already started a campaign, and many films have been made, and this propaganda was already on. So when he talked about tuberculosis, I felt just morally, socially, individually attached to it. I think during the time when we launched that campaign, I spoke to the media and told them that I myself was a sufferer of tuberculosis in the year 2000. It was detected quite by accident, but the fact is that I did undergo a certain course of action during that period of time. It took about a year, and it's a heavy dosage of tablets and medication. But the fact is that I stand here before you cured of tuberculosis, and perhaps as an example to many others who are perhaps going to be hopefully not inflicted by this disease, but to tell them that, you know, if I may, as I just said, be a little immodest, if it could happen to me, it could happen to anybody. Tuberculosis is normally linked with having spread in a community of people that live in lesser means, in poor environments, and I felt that we who are fortunate enough to have lived in better environments can get this disease than anybody could. But there is a cure for it, and we've just had a wonderful meeting with several medical heads of the country, corporate heads, where we've discussed many of these issues. There's been great support from the American Embassy. We've just heard the ambassador making a contribution of $100 million. We've had wonderful inputs from the government of India by Dr. Prasad, who has given us an insight into what the government of India is undertaking. I myself am committed to this cause. As I said, I've already been involved with the MCGB campaign, and the government of India has just made an offer to me at the meeting before this, and I have very happily agreed to be ambassador for the country to eradicate tuberculosis.